Paragon Sugar High. All I hear is Harry Styles. That song came and went, did it not? Like, where is it nowadays? Come on. I'm happy to bring you guys this new Paragon Sugar High collection. If there's anything Paragon doesn't miss out on, it's their color palette. Every time. Every stinking time. Especially now, okay? We are entering in the warmer months of the year. I'm actually sweating. Right now I'm sweating. So introducing Sugar High. It is as flavorful as it sounds. This collection's dropping on April 8th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course they do their early access at 1 p.m. EST. All you gotta do is sign up for their early access and boom, you could shop an hour early. Don't forget, my code Gaita still saves you 10% off of all your Paragon orders. Really excited for this one actually, because we're focusing solely on the new. You know how Paragon usually does it. They'll have some signature restocks, pieces we see time and time again, almost every single launch, just brand new colors, and then they always drop some new pieces. So we're starting with the new, things you have not seen here before with Paragon. So let's go ahead and check out what colors we can expect to see in these pieces, because hello, and then we will hop into all the new. Starting with sour, you have this like sour apple green color, beauty. Then we have jelly donut. This is like a real rich purple, ooh. Fun fact, I was actually about to buy myself a jelly donut at the grocery store, you know, in the bakery section. I almost bought a jelly donut, I was this close. But they were stale, so I decided against it, and I still got my fix here, okay. Then we have milkshake, okay, baby pink. My milkshake brings all the boys to the ground yard, what is it? Then we have macaroon, which is this aqua blue color, very refreshing. Okay, this is sucker, very pretty, almost periwinkle color. We have black, which they always drop. And last but not least, we have the color lemonade, this really vibrant, pretty yellow. Unfortunately, it's really not dropping in many colors. Like, you will not be able to grab matching shorts or leggings. I know what you guys are thinking. If you guys remember Paragon last year around this time, they dropped their Candyland collection. This is the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh my God, these are Candyland-esque colors. I actually squat-proof tested every single color. They were surprisingly opaque to a degree that I did not personally expect. I'm thinking to myself, did they change up their rec stretch? Because wearing black briefs, they were barely noticeable. So kudos to them for that, especially with these light up colors. Starting with the Breathe Bra, brand new piece we've never seen before, and the Fasttrack shorts. Now, technically these are a restock. This is that light speed fabric we saw about, I want to say almost 2 years ago. I remember reviewing it, but it's different now. They changed a few aspects of this piece, so I want to review it as if it's brand spanking new. So I stuck with my true size up top here in the bra, and I actually sized up in every single short you're going to see in today's video. So what's going to make it interesting, all right? The rec stretch shorts you're going to see, sizing up makes things look a little bit different. We will get into that in just a second. But to be honest with you, I'm so glad that I sized up in these shorts. I remember them being a little bit small on me. Not to a crazy extent, but enough for me to go, look, when it comes to me in shorts, we already have a broken relationship as it is. And if you're gonna be loose fit, be loose fit. Don't be tight loose fit, if you know what I mean. Like, pick a lane. So I made it pick a lane, and I actually sized up very comfortable here. Check it out. So if you're unfamiliar with these shorts, this is their light speed fabric, which is ultra stretchy. Check it out. I'm not even kidding. Wow, that looks like a wad of gum. Dead ass, especially the color.
You're turning violet, Violet.
Yeah, exactly. Bay always has to chime in with some random shit. Very extremely lightweight fabric. So check it out. It has more of a draped effect. You can definitely see the shorts when they lay down. It's a little length to them. So what they changed about these shorts, they actually added pockets here, which is such a beautiful touch. It even fits my gargantuous phone perfectly. Look at that. And they added a little length as well. They were extremely comfortable when running. I will give it that. These feel like I'm wearing air. It's so comfortable. The only slight issue I had was after running, I realized, ooh, they start to gather a little bit in the crotch. They'll start to slowly ride up. Not roll up, but just slowly shift up. I think it's because of this real stretchy fabric underneath. It's a little too good for its own nature. Now couple that with me sizing up, it naturally rode up. It wasn't uncomfortable, but it was enough for me to just afterwards just kind of have to tug them down a little bit. But I will say comfort level, 10 out of 10. This is one of Paragon's best shorts, I personally believe. That's a statement, but I mean it. Even squatting down, moving, it really moves with my body. Typical windbreaker material, okay? This isn't that. This isn't that where you walk and it swooshes and makes that crunchy sound. It's not like that. This is a smooth, silky, stretchy layer. Really good for wicking sweat if you're sweating in the summertime. So it's really nice to see a material like this move with me, not slide down, not fall down my booty. You know what I mean? It stayed intact and I really do appreciate that. I like the length in the back. It covers me nicely. I don't know why I thought this was, I actually laughed out loud when I turned these inside out and I literally saw that they added in a sculpt seam to these shorts. I think the top layer just kind of does its thing. It just drapes nicely. Maybe if I stuck to my true size small, you might see a little pucker here, but I have to say, I think it's the cutest thing. I don't know why. I just was like, oh my God, this is so Paragon. They'll never ever not help you out in the glute department. So kudos on the attention to detail. It's the little things in life, right girl? Just to show like they care, you know? So this is the color Sucker. I also grabbed the milkshake color and black. You just can't go wrong with signature black, especially for something like this. They are also dropping the color macaroon, but again, only these 4 colors. They are limited, but I plan to hike in these. Bae and I just discovered an awesome hiking trail, like 5 minutes down the road from us. We hiked it the other day when I was having a mental breakdown. I'm not ashamed to admit it, but I was. So we took a 3-mile hike at this new location, saw the lake. It was just so beautiful. I got to really just get in tune with nature, some one-on-one time with Bae. So I'm gonna be using these a lot there. That's our new spot. And then we followed up with some pizza and I was a happy camper. Sometimes it's the simple shit in life. They also have you equipped with a little draw cord right here at the waistband in case you were curious, but I don't have any reservations with this short. It's not slipping anyway, so I'm never really gonna need to use it. New bra, who dis? This is the Breathe bra. I think they called it the Breathe bra because you actually have some laser cut details on the side. So I have this in my true size small. We have a really, really thick elastic band. They love doing these on their bras. I'm noticing that a lot lately, especially on their newer bras. This is what's really helping with the support. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it, on me, a medium to almost higher support. I actually ran in this bra and it held up better than I anticipated. Looking at it, you're like, oh yeah, it's probably a very low support. And it could be if you have very large busts. It very well might feel low support for you. But for me, medium to high support. I really like the dual straps they went with. 1, 2, 3, 4, all adjustable. Check out the back though, that's what's up, okay? You have these 2 going straight down and then this one creating a V shape, which I think is so nice. You don't want it boring and just kind of whipping back at you, all symmetrical and shit. You want to keep it nice and narrow, give some dimension to the piece. And I really think these eyelet cutouts, the little laser cut details, are a really nice touch. Even this really thick elastic band curves up in the back, check it out. They even detached it from the rest of the bra. So there's a nice amount of angles and movements to this piece. I think they did a really nice job. It is very pretty. The one thing I have to say, they went with sewn in cups. This could be good or bad. You never, ever, ever have to worry about bra pads falling out or shifting their way out. However, if you're the kind of gal that loves to just rip the bra pads out and feel a little less bulk here, you can't do that. Not to say this is a bulky piece, because it's not. These bra pads are pretty thin, but the sewn in cups, this is what they look like. This is what it looks like inside out, perfectly sewn in, as you can see. This is great if you're running, you don't have to worry about anything moving around. I do see in certain lightings a little bit of the bra pad. You really can't see it here. It's in some lighting, like when shadow's hitting me is when I can kind of see the outline here. But just keep that in mind, you don't have the option to pull them out, they're sewn in. But yeah, overall, great supportive sports bra. I was even doing my abs on the ground. It has a beautiful amount of side coverage to it. And there's really no dig. I think the adjustable straps were a beautiful touch to prevent that. So to wear this for a few hours, it's pretty comfortable. I will say though, if you're in between, I personally would size up because of this band here. It's okay right now, but any tighter, I would have been a little bit like, I might have considered just sizing up altogether. But my boobs are filling it out nicely. I'm not seeing too much extra room here, ever so slightly, but not enough for me to even question it. Let's top off this first set with their new Elevate jacket. This is their windbreaker jacket. It's made out of the same light speed material as the shorts. This is a brand new piece. This is what it looks like, completely untouched with the toggle. So it's a very boxy cut, as you can see. It comes equipped with a very lightweight hood. Now this is for my runners, okay? Keeping you nice and airy and lightweight. It feels like air on my skin. It literally feels like I'm wearing nothing. There's no weight to this piece. We have some elasticated cuffs right here, full frontal zip, and a couple seam contours going straight across, but it is a drop sleeve. It has a naturally oversized fit. Like I'm wearing my true size small here, and it has a beautiful oversized fit and full coverage on me. I'm gonna toggle the shit out of this right now. Okay, so I drew it in a little bit so it's not so boxy. Has a nice beautiful drape. We even have 2 pockets right here too. Boom, right here over the boobies. And this is what the hood looks like. So you can imagine if I was a runner, I'd be going like this. Right around the block, you'd be seeing me like this in my sucker color. Extremely comfortable. I think if you want a tighter fit, you could size down. I mean, look at that. But honestly, if you love that oversized fit, I don't think you need to size up any. Stick to your true size here. This is what it looks like from the back. They did a great job on this windbreaker. And I say that windbreaker very loosely because it is not your traditional windbreaker, like I said. So you're not gonna be dealing with that sound. Like listen, you don't hear it. This is dual layered too. Check it out. Very good quality here. Zipper is of good quality as well. So I honestly think they're nailing the light speed pieces for me this time around. For me, I feel like these pieces are the main character. Not gonna lie. Now do keep in mind before you get too excited over this one, they're only coming in 2 colors with this new windbreaker. This Elevate windbreaker is coming in black and the sucker blue that you see right here. That's it. I really think they should have dropped it in this pink as well because they're dropping the light speed shorts in pink. I mean, granted, this could look cute. It could work. Really quick, I just want to share with you what this windbreaker jacket looks like over a full set. Rec Stretch Sculpt Seam Plus 6-inch shorts. That's what I focused on in today's drop because these are new. These are new. So if you're more of a tight short kind of gal, this could look really cute with the loose windbreaker. Oof. Okay, so they're dropping some adorable, and I mean adorable, leg day pump covers. How freaking cute is this? They have 2 of these dropping. So they have the milkshake white color combo, and then they have the macaroon with the white text. That combination. You pick. There was just absolutely something adorable with some pink shorts, matching the pink up top. I mean, like, look at this shit. Got that peach emoji going. And in the front, it does say Paragon in a really pretty script. So now this is a 100% cotton t-shirt. I sized up to a large. Believe it said oversized fit, but there's something I learned about Paragon. We had 2 different takes on what oversized is. And when I say oversized, I mean I want it oversized. I am anticipating this shrinking a little bit too, guys. It's 100% cotton, so I'm not trying to take this shit out of the dryer and be like, well, there goes my oversized fit. As you can see, it looks huge on me, but that's what I wanted. The sleeves are coming down to my actual elbows. So wearing it naturally, yeah, this is what I'm looking like. Do a little tuckaroo, you know me. Tuck it on under that bra. Let the bra do some work for you. Now you are glute pump ready. That's my little secret for you guys. Now this way it has a natural drape coming right down to the crotch. It looks effortless, it looks chic. I love that they're coming out with pumpies. I think it's an adorable little accessory. Let's go ahead and talk about the shorts though. I am wearing their new Levitate Rec Stretch material Sculpt Seam Plus shorts in the 6-inch. They're also dropping 5-inch shorts in the Rec Stretch as well. It's just not the Levitate. And what I mean by that, if you don't know what the Levitate is, it really just means that it has the dual seam at the waistband. They dropped this last year. You have 2 seams that meet and greet and just turn into 1. The Sculpt Seam Plus is obviously their more intense scrunch. You got the OG Sculpt Seam and then the Sculpt Seam Plus. I always opt for the Sculpt Seam Plus. Give me a little extra oomph back there. Like I said, I sized up to a medium in these. When I first put them on, as you can see, there's no extra gathering anywhere. I never size up in their bottoms. I'm usually so true to size with everything and I'm never like, let me just try it. I never feel the need to. You know how I feel with shorts, tight fit shorts? I was like, let me just give it a go and size up. Here are my thoughts. Looks beautiful from the front. Everything's perfect. No extra material gather. It's very comfortable around the waist and extra comfortable around the thighs. Check out that stretch. Booty's looking on point. I only noticed ever so slightly, and I don't even know if you guys can see it, there's just a little extra room here, which makes the scrunch slightly more noticeable. That was the only big kicker in the difference, the way it fits. It has a more forgiving fit. There's just a little more of an indication that it's a scrunch back there. Ever so slightly, I'm seeing it. It is not enough for me to go, oh, never mind, let me stick to my true size. It's not, but I wanted to lay it out for you guys in case you're questioning the sizing. These shorts held up so nicely in the gym. There's really no roll up, nothing happening. These are perfect booty day shorts. 6 inch is a beautiful length, but of course, like I said, you can go with an inch shorter in the regular rec stretch shorts. But we've seen this time and time again. It is the same rec stretch Sculpt Seam Plus short you're used to seeing, just now in the Levitate double seam. Happy to note I did not see any weird seam placement, seam fraying, anything like that. The quality seems to be on par with what I expect to see from Paragon. For those who are new to this channel, let me just do the sweat test in these. They're such a light color. Most of these are about the same color lightness, just to see what we're looking at if we're dripping sweat here. So a little sweat is showing through, but it wicks so fast. Again, these are very thin pieces. You guys already know how I feel about the material. It's one of my favorites that they have to offer. It molds to the body. It looks ultra flattering, and it feels so lightweight. It feels like you're not even wearing anything, but that could be great or not so great for some people. If you want some high support leggings, this is not it. This is more low to moderate, if anything. Keep in mind, they are dropping full length leggings as well. But again, today I just wanted to focus on the new. It's crazy to see the difference between the legging length and their flares. Are we seeing this? And I got 31-inch flares. These are all Restock's new colors. All right, moving on to their brand new short sleeve midi top. I'm gonna be real with you. I wore this top over the new Breathe bra, but given the sewn in cups and all the straps, it didn't look too hot, put it that way. It did not even give off that real seamless fit that I was going for. So I actually, right now, I swapped out the bra for just a basic seamless bra. Now, I think if you go for one of their more subtle bras, you can throw it underneath, it'll look okay. But please note, if you're looking to grab the new Breathe bra and add on this midi t-shirt, you're gonna see a lot of bulk underneath. A lot of seams, a lot of straps. Moving forward, I wanted to show you what it looks like, smoothed out with just a natural seamless bra. It looks 10 times better this way. Now I grabbed my true size small. This is their light speed fabric. So the fabric that you saw in the loose fit shorts and that windbreaker top, that is what this is too. Now it looks like a stretchy piece of bubblegum because it's bubblegum color. They should have called this bubblegum for real. But milkshake will do. What kind of milkshake? Strawberry? That's the only milkshake that could be this color. This is for sure one of the thinnest, most lightweight t-shirts I've ever put on my body. Ever. It is so extremely lightweight. It's actually crazy. So damn comfortable. Of course, you're gonna see a little bit of material gather, especially if you're wearing this to the gym. It's not gonna just lay flat straight. With this thin of a material, it's gonna gather, it's gonna fold in a little bit here and there, but nothing too crazy. It still gives such a nice silhouette body fit shape, and the sleeves are really comfortable. You know me, girl. That's the first thing I check out. I need some breathability in the pits. Now, it's not angled in such a way where it's more of a cap sleeve, and you're really not gonna get too much ventilation, maybe half ventilation in the pits here. So if you sweat a lot, be prepared to see maybe some of it. I'm gonna go and test this out. Let me go under the pits now, okay? I never did this before, by the way. Let's see what I'm looking. Oh shit, bitch! So this is what I thought would happen. Let me just see if it's drying my pits fast. Okay, so it's getting dry. It wicks very well because it's so thin and breathable, but you will see sweat. Luckily, they're dropping this in black. So if that's an issue, if you intend on really sprinting in this bitch, you plan on working up a sweat, taking this to the gym and getting on down with your bad self, then I would go ahead and grab the black one. Only 3 colors dropping in this shirt. It's this pink, black, and that macaroon color. I just grabbed the macaroon and the milkshake. Oh my God, how cute would this look? Oh, I gotta try it. Paragon Sugar High. Little mix and match inspo for you. Holy shit, this is so cute, dude. Ah, little cotton candy moment. Oh, I'm ready for the carnival. I'm ready for some Ferris wheels. Do you guys like roller coasters? I don't know what happened, but ever since I hit my 30s, I can't even go on anything that spins. Is that weird? When it comes to sizing, I would probably say if you're in between, depends. If you want more of a form fit, I mean, given that there's a crazy amount of stretch, you can go for sizing down if in between. 2 things to factor in. This only stretches out so much, so it depends on the girth of your arms, whether you prefer a little more space in the arms and things like that. I'm not seeing any weird sheerness happening here either, so I'm just kind of like half-assedly through the yellow bra underneath, and you can see it through. So keep that in mind if you're planning to wear a different color bra underneath, you're thinking about sizing down, it could become a little more sheer on you. Me personally, I am sticking with my true size. I'm perfectly happy with it. We're gonna take one hot second to check out some of the restocks they're dropping. We've already seen these rec stretch flares before, 31 and 34 inch inseam. I always grab the 31 inch inseam and it just grazes the floor. It's like almost hitting it. With my chunky sneaks, you already know, like it's almost there. But damn, if this, especially in this color, if this is not one hell of a pretty flare, I could see myself rocking these, walking on the boardwalk, for real. These are only coming in 3 colors, this macaroon, this blue, and that black. So only 3 colors. You already know because of summer, I had to grab that bright light blue. Beautiful fit, perfectly true to size, and it's really nice and form fit all the way down to the knees where it counts. And then you have a subtle flare. It's not a crazy flare, but just a little something. But again, this is the rec stretch. Very low support. Do not expect it to smooth you out or get rid of cellulite because it will not do that. And keep in mind, there are a few pieces I did not go over in today's video. They're also dropping, they're restocking the Perform bra and the Pro bra. So if you're looking for some higher support sports bras, definitely check those out. They're dropping as well, along with their signature regular rec stretch legging. You already know what to expect with those. Loving that healthy amount of restock and new. It's nice to see them branching off from Candyland. This is like Candyland Part 2. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Really hope they do this like every time this year, because these colors, I don't know about you, but they're setting the tone right now. They're setting the tone for the upcoming months, and I'm getting freaking excited. Me personally, really gravitating towards those light speed pieces. I think they are a hit, a major hit. Comment below your thoughts and what you're thinking about this drop. I'd love to hear them. I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will catch you in my next video.